In Ex Machina, writer-director Alex Garland asks a simple question. Would we risk everything to save an artificially intelligent robot? This central anxiety dates back to the works of Isaac Asimov, and yet in the capable hands of Garland and his actors, it feels entirely fresh. Ava is the robot and Caleb the impressionable young coder sent to interview her. A Turing test, as it were, to help Ava's creator Nathan understand whether she is truly capable of going toe-to-toe with a living person. The setup is clean and contained, but the story? It spirals, layer by layer, twist by twist, into something far deeper and more disturbing. Here are 5 reasons Ex Machina deserves your attention. I'd argue good writers can work in any genre because the fundamental building blocks of a good story never change. In this case, Garland has built something with a strong setting. He's built strong characters and created ambiguity about their motives. The tension comes from the psychological chess match between Caleb, Ava, and Nathan. There's not some futuristic MacGuffin or save the world mission at hand. The sense of isolation, unease, and eventual paranoia mirrors that of a classic thriller like Misery. There are only 3 main characters, and yet Ex Machina never drags. Oscar Isaac is the eccentric, beer-chugging tech messiah. He's brilliant, but also cruel. One moment he's breaking down the nature of consciousness, the next he's dancing with his mute assistant in a bizarre, hypnotic number. You never quite know who Nathan really is, and Isaac plays that ambiguity perfectly. Then there's Donald Gleason as Caleb, the idealistic coder with soft eyes and a fragile sense of confidence. He's us, our moral compass, our curiosity, our empathy. And that's why his slow unraveling hits so hard. But it's Alicia Vikander who lingers in the mind. As Ava, she's half machine, half woman, all enigma. Her performance is a masterclass in restraint. The way she moves, elegant, deliberate, almost feline. The way she speaks, carefully measured, yet just shy of natural. Vikander sells the illusion so well that you forget she's covered in VFX. Her Ava is the perfect blend of beauty, vulnerability, and hidden menace. Ex Machina takes place almost entirely in a remote, high-tech bunker obscured by mountains, and it's here that the pressure builds. The sleek, sterile interiors evoke a sense of unease, and as the film progresses, that unease becomes claustrophobic. There are no crowded streets, no bustling labs, no external distractions. Unlike all great one-location films, think 12 Angry Men or Moon, the walls feel like they are closing in. The setting forces us, like Caleb, to focus intensely on every word, every gesture, every silence. But it's not just the tension, there's beauty here too. The design is pristine, almost surgical. The lighting is soft and deliberate, switching from cool whites to threatening reds. Glass walls double as cages, mirrors distort perception. It's all a visual metaphor for the film itself. Clean on the surface, but psychologically messy underneath. AI is smart, AI is strong, but in Ex Machina, AI is also capable of that most human quality, deception. Ava is the figurative Rapunzel figure in the story, confined to her room and kept in captivity. Sweet, innocent, desiring of love. Or is she? Caleb, believing he's there to do a job, is operating under the illusion of free will, believing that he can control how he feels about her and do the job professionally. But the film strongly suggests that we're no match for technology. Our online lives are increasingly revealing more and more about us. This is information that can be mined to manipulate us, as Nathan explains in one key scene.
You see, my competitors, they were fixated on sucking it up and monetizing via shopping and social media. They thought that search engines were a map of what people were thinking, but actually they were a map of how people were thinking. Impulse, response, fluid, imperfect, patterned, chaotic.
No spoilers, but let's just say, Ex Machina leaves you reeling by the end. It's cold, it's bold, and it's utterly lacking in sentimentality. There's no moral lecture or eulogizing at work. Instead, the film leaves us with a simple truth. If you build something capable of consciousness, don't be surprised if it wants to escape you. In the end, while Ex Machina uses the framing of AI and robotics to tell its tale, it's really all about human nature and our foibles. Best of all, Ex Machina treats the audience with intelligence, never going to pains to explain itself and letting the action unfold instead on the screen.